you have a question about that because hypergamy is real no matter what anyone tries to tell you.
Define that for me.
Hypergamy, it means
alpha fucks beta bucks.
Hypergamy, in the Oxford definition, it has to do with women choosing men who are at a higher socioeconomic education and income level. That's what it means. Okay. But we hear that's
the expanded definition.
That's the denotative version of it. The connotative from the rational male has to do with everything from height, all these different type of things.
Sex, arousal, attraction.
Yes.
So we simplify it as alpha fucks beta bucks or alpha seed beta need, meaning that women have a dualistic mating strategy, which is they're looking for a guy who has protection, provisioning, and parental investment. The good guy, the guy that's the good dad, right? The guy who's going to be there for the long term, the guy you want to marry, and the guy you want to fuck. The guy who's the alpha, who's the bad boy. We were just talking about this just not too long ago. There's the fuck boy. There's the guy who's, we've got to run through all these guys in my whole phase from 18 to 28 until we get to where suddenly we're found the right guy miraculously in a soulmate on whatever podcast. And she's talking about how she had to run through all these guys before she got to the guy that she's not really all that into because they weren't as exciting as that guy. But that's the dual side of it. So there's the alpha side, the arousal, the visceral, I want to fuck this guy, versus the guy who he's a good dude, still very, still attractive to him, but he's not as exciting as the other guy because he's a better bet for the long term, being provisioning, protection, and parental investment. So there's the alpha side and there's a beta side of that. And either one of those, I hate it when we put these things into good and bad. They're not good and bad. It's just two different qualities. There's the guy who's the dad and there's the guy who's the cad. That's what I keep getting into, and that's what people keep trying to redefine and go back to reinventing the fucking wheel over and over and over again.